Then Nav, thoughts on cheat meals?
Oh, right when we were on the topic of cheat meals. Okay, that's a perfect question because the holidays are coming. So let's talk about this. Let's start with Lindy. Are you planning to cheat or treat yourself with the holidays coming?
No, staying strict carnivore. I've got too much to lose by spiraling and going back into, especially now with surgery that might be on the cards again. So I just can't afford to do that. I don't want to go back. So
do you ever miss like your usual sweet treats, desserts when you are like at the table and it's right there?
I used to, but now I actually find enjoyment watching I enjoy watching people eat and enjoying themselves, but I know that I can't have that because it's going to make my life terrible. So to see other people enjoying it, it may not be good for them, but they don't sort of see that side of things. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag there. But yeah, no, I don't want it. Yeah, I can have chocolate biscuits in front and I just won't touch them because I know it's deadly for me. So
it's awesome.
Yeah.
How about you, Ab?
Cheat meals are a no-go for me. I've done it once or twice, and I always feel absolutely horrible after I do it. It's probably one of the worst decisions that I can do while eating carnivore. And cheat meal for me now is a more expensive cut of meat, maybe a Wagyu steak or a large rib roast or something like that. That's my cheat. So I don't cheat anymore.
Yeah, no go for me either on the cheat meals. I did ketogenic diet for years and years, and I incorporated cheat meals, and so many times, and my weight went up and down and up and down, and the cheat meal would always turn into cheat weekend, into a cheat month, into let's go to the new year kind of thing. I never once had a cheat meal and then the next day said, gee, I'm glad I did that. I deserve it and I feel a lot better now. And I don't think anyone that's ever done a cheat meal has said that the next day. It's usually so. I've also recently started to learn more about our gut bacteria and gut biome, and introducing a cheat meal can be really bad for that sort of thing and flourish some of the bad gut bacteria that could maybe take potentially longer than you realize, or it may not be just, one cheat meal one day. It could be affecting you for much longer than that as well.
Right. And look, Nav, if you feel tempted to have that meal, at least eat some fatty meat before the cheat meal, because typically, right, I know a lot of carnivores, they don't like the thought of never being able to eat something that they love, and it gives them anxiety, or it makes them feel very like FOMO, feeling of missing out. So what you can do is, you don't have to tell yourself you can never have that pumpkin pie or that dessert that you love. At least have a proper fatty meat meal before you go and treat yourself. And honestly, it's probably going to make the negative effects the next morning less.
Much less.
Right, Raymond? Yeah, so what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say, let's stop calling it cheat meal. When we cheat in sports, we're trying to get ahead, right? Let's call it what it is, a sabotage. That's what we're doing. We're just sabotaging ourselves. So, and it's okay. Say, hey, what are your thoughts on sabotage meals? That's fine. If you choose to go through a sabotage for a certain period of time, let's learn from it. So let's see that experience through and thoughtfully doing it. Use Bella's strategies, like she said. Eat your big meals first and have that a little less later on. But feel what happens. How did that affect me? What's going on in my mind during that time? Is this triggering me also? So, but let's start with changing the wording. Stop calling it cheats. Let's call it sabotage. Really what it is.
I very much agree with that, because that is, basically when I think of anything with a sweet palate now, I think it's the same thing as meth to me. I just think of it as a highly addictive drug that's really dangerous and it's killing people. And so when Bella asked Lindy if she was going to treat herself for Thanksgiving, I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to treat myself to a smoked ribeye. I'm going to treat myself to a tomahawk. I'm going to treat. Yep, that's how I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to treat myself by feeling good. But as far as all those sweet palates, I think that those are an absolute weapon from big food and big pharma that has weaponized them against us. And I don't negotiate with terrorists anymore. So I do not buy into their bullcrap. I don't feed their war on me. I credit them for killing my brother and my dad. and I hate what they're doing. So yeah, I look at that stuff as it's literally fun in the war that's making us all sick, and I do not purchase any of it. I do not play with it at all, and I do not consider it a fun cheat anymore or a treat or whatever. It's completely as far away from that as I can put it, you know.
And after you get to a certain point, it doesn't even taste good no more. It's too sweet.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a real thing.
Good.
The longer you're carnivore, the longer your taste buds reset or get used to just eating animal foods. When you actually do eat the sugary food or the junk food, people keep saying it didn't even taste as good
Yeah.
as I thought or
It
as
ta-
I remembered.
Tastes like chemicals or something.
Yeah.